So drifting into your yoga zone. I like to make that really nice and mindful. And welcome to those joining on Zoom and recording later. So we are going to do a shoulder opening class, releasing of tension of build up in the shoulders. So if you have a yoga strap or just a belt or a scarf like so, or a robe belt, that'll be absolutely fine. And the practice theme is on allowing and letting what is to be, and then seeing if we can breathe and move some space and open up to a little bit of creativity within what is present. Okay, so come and sit on your couple of cushions or a yoga block if you have one. I think you've both got yoga blocks, haven't you? Yeah, okay, so either blocks or cushions. That would be great. Giving your hips a little bit of elevation. Have your trusty scarf nearby. And perch your sit bones down on your block and allow your back to be nice and straight, your sit bones to press down. Your hands can be either down on your knees if you need a sense of grounding. You've been feeling anxious. They can be up if you feel like you're flagging or low energy. Or if you just really need to center yourself and align, perhaps you feel all over the place. Without any judgment of how you are, just let yourself be. You can take your hands in your lap. So when we come to our mat, we come to the practice of seeing how our body is, without any harsh judgment, seeing how our mind's behaving. Maybe your mind is not ready to settle down just yet, that's okay. Just notice like your thoughts are like passing clouds, if they're going fast, if they're thinking of the future or the present. And then seeing how your spirit feels, your energy levels, your heart spirit, if it needs a bit of lifting up or settling down. Now in your mind's eye, just allow yourself to clear this space for your short practice of yoga. Take a nice satisfying inhale in, acknowledging all that you've done today and exactly how you've arrived. Let that be A-okay. And as you exhale, imagine your day sliding off your shoulders to the outside of your yoga mat. Begin to drop into a smooth and steady, mindful breath. Long, deep inhales. Full, easy exhales. Be patient. You've literally gone from doing a lot to suddenly stopping. So just take your time to let the breath work its magic. Maybe on your inhales, you imagine what you need from this class, what you'd like to breathe in. And on the exhales, maybe you like to imagine what you'd like to let go. Sliding off your shoulders. As you breathe in, just notice what is, any feelings, emotions, any tightness in your body, anything good, bad, or in between. And as you exhale, let it all go. See what's underneath. Inhaling, allowing all that is to be. But as you exhale, just setting them aside to the ground, still allowing, but just setting aside and creating space. I'd like you to find a slight lift in your heart, a slight press down of your sit bones, and like a pearl of necklace all the way from the base of your spine, growing through the crown of your head, your chin is tucked. Lengthen your spine. Without forcing your body at all, can you smile your eyes just a fraction, corners of your eyes? Can you find a secret smile in your lips, the corners of your lips? And see if you can smile your collarbones wide. So you might want to just draw your elbows back, just opening your shoulders for the first time. And notice as you open up your shoulders, your collarbones wide, sometimes these front ribs, the floating ribs, want to pop out. Draw the front ribs in, draw the belly in, and feel the back body lengthen. It may cause your shoulders to round, but keep drawing those front ribs in, but draw the shoulders back up and sit up tall, so you're as tall as you can be. As you inhale, sweep the arms overhead and welcome the energy that you want to create in your body, in your mind, and in your energy and spirit. Look up to that hand. Keep drawing the belly button up to your bra strap, and as you exhale, bring your intention down to your heart space. Press the thumb knuckles into the chest, and let's open the class with a resounding Om, clearing out space for your practice. Big inhale. Om. Let your hands float down to your lap and give yourself a secret smile, knowing that you're here, looking after your body, mind, and spirit, bringing them together. Wonderful. Then I'd like you just to take awareness of your shoulders and then take the shoulder rolls that feel good to you after the day that you've had. So generally speaking, drawing the shoulders forward and up on the inhales, up to your ears, sliding them together and back, and then sliding them down. Make this like a moving meditation and a moving massage. And there is no right way or wrong way. I'm just guiding you to listen to your body and move it in a way that feels good. So exaggerate the move as much as feels like it's creating space and releasing stuck energy. If your pelvic floor muscles have just gotten loose, press down through the sit bones again, lift up your heart so that you're elongated in your spine as well. Gorgeous. Then take your right fingertips down, spread them nice and wide, and hook your left hand behind your right hip, and then take your hands together and squeeze your right elbow in, and then just drop your left ear towards your left shoulder and feel a nice stretch. Again, if the pelvic floor muscles flopped out, encourage them back in. Squeezing the elbows gently towards each other, draw your chin in and out. Find your Ujjayi breathing. Sound of the sea. Breathing in and out of the nose, but like you're fogging up a mirror. Wonderful. Just hold it here, hold the head straight, and just feel what feels good. Wonderful. Release the left hand down, place it underneath your ear, and gently push your head up. And then take your right ear towards the right side, left fingertips down, and take the right hand behind your waist, finding the hip crease. Bring the hands together. Draw your belly in, sit up nice and tall, lift up your heart, but feel those front ribs draw in so you're not overarching your back. And then squeeze the elbows towards each other, they don't need to touch. And then just drop your right ear towards right shoulder. Your choice to close your eyes or gently follow the gaze down the tip of your nose. And then breathe. Enjoy massaging your body in and out. mindfully to the rhythm of your sound of your breath. Allowing all of the aches and pains that you're finding to be, drawing your awareness to them. And if you find a particularly juicy spot, you can stay there and use your in-breath to breathe in and around. It's like a masseuse's thumb getting in there. And as you exhale, it's like the masseuse's thumb is releasing and you can squeeze the elbows a little closer together. More space. Wonderful. Release the hands behind your bottom, tent the fingers, and let your head just drop down. So you can feel the nape of the neck relaxing. Your belly is drawing in. Your front ribs are really exaggerate, draw in, but peel your shoulders back. So you're really nice and strong and long in the spine. Wonderful. On an inhale, sweep up the arms nice and wide. I'd like you to create little cups, like you're catching the dew in the morning, the April showers that will be coming. Take your elbows back a bit. Draw the belly in, really engage the belly, engage those front ribs. Wonderful. Then take the hands overhead, hook the thumbs, and gently tease the hands apart, even though the thumbs are hooking. Notice the shape of your back. If it's overarching, belly draw in, pull the front ribs in. Then wrap your armpits towards each other and sense the space between your shoulder blades widen. As you exhale, turn your hands the other way, face the palms out, sweep the hands back behind you, interlace the palms and bring the heels of the hands together as you press down and you lift up. Open up your throat, draw your belly in, and then let the heels of the hands come away, but keep your fingers clasped. Really let them come away and just feel a further opening, drawing the hands down, but the shoulder blades widen. Wonderful. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, draw your intention, come back to your intention. Down, softening your face, softening your eyes. And give yourself a magic moment with just you, your breath, your intention. And just noticing the shift that you've created from just a little bit of mindful movement. Wonderful. On an inhale, take your scarf. And it doesn't matter if you can or can't do this, just get curious and playful. Take your scarf as wide as you can, but your arms are super straight out in front of you. They're really straight. Don't bend your elbows. Press the scarf away, draw the belly in, and bring the scarf down. I'm going to have to move my pillows out of the way. So take your scarf down onto your knees, pull it tight, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift your scarf up as high up as you can, but let the shoulders sink down your back. So don't hunch up, sink down. And as you exhale, take the scarf back behind you. You might need to lengthen your grip. Just find out where your edge is without forcing your body. Take the scarf down. Inhale, draw the belly in, lift up, pulling the scarf, pulling the scarf, pulling the scarf, up and over. Exhale, take it down. So no forcing your body, just find your way through this. It's all a bit new and awkward. Inhale, take the scarf away. Lift up, get longer in your side body, but don't let the shoulders crawl up. And exhale, really press and exaggerate the scarf back as far as possible. Take it down behind you. Pull the scarf straight through. Inhale, pull the scarf apart, hands pulling apart, come up as high as you can. You draw the front ribs in. Exhale, come down. Just notice if out of habit you started gripping and tensing and judging your performance. Let that go, allow for what is, but gently pulling on the scarf, getting taller, sending it as far back as possible. Maybe it comes all the way down to the ground. Just explore and be okay with where your body is at today. Inhale, come on up. Last time, and then exhale, release the scarf on your lap. Take your hands up and just have a moment to notice. Breathe. Anywhere you're body feels uncomfortable, breathe into it with loving attention. And exhale, release. Soften your face, soften your eyes. And although we're really working the physical aspects of tight shoulders, let's try and make this inner side. So we're not forcing our bodies, we're allowing what is and then breathing in to see if we can just surrender into a little bit more. Again, take your scarf up. I'll turn to face you a little bit more so that I've got more room. Take your scarf up overhead, a little bit shorter or just about like that. Again, if your belly's popped out, draw the belly in. Take the hands back. We're just going to enjoy waving like football fans from left to right, but really engage the lower belly and press down through the sit bones. Try and coordinate your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Perhaps you can pause between the inhale and the exhale and explore going a little bit deeper, holding the pose a little bit longer over to the side, turning your chin, drawing that belly button through up to your spine. And then coming over, do it to your own time, your own rhythm, in whatever way feels like you're going, oh yes, my body needs that. Notice how it's different on left to right. Turn your chin towards the sky, then just hold it on one side. I'd like you to press down through the opposite sit bones, the one that you're leaning away from. Draw your belly in, and then rotate your top rib back, rotate your under rib forward, pull the scarf apart just slightly without force, and then breathe into your heart space. Breathe in, getting longer in the spine, and exhale, come up. Wonderful. Then gently take it over to the other side, just as mindfully. Find your edge, draw belly in, press the opposite bottom down as you reach the top hand away. Inhale, open up your lungs to the side, the top lung rolls back, opening your heart. The bottom lung rolls through. Let go of tension in your face, your shoulders. Enjoy sending your breath to any tightness. Wonderful. Inhale, come on up. Place the scarf over your shoulder and just relax. Take any movement in your shoulder that feels good to you. Beautiful. Inhale, big exhale. Then you're going to take the scarf and wrap it underneath your armpit. Take it out nice and wide. But you're really welcoming about 7 people into your arms, drawing your belly in. And you're just going to inhale, cross the arms over and give yourself a big squeeze. Wonderful. Round in the back, really feel your tailbone curl under. And then inhale, open. Take the scarf back. And it's loose. And then exhale, wrap the other arm on top. So you might have forgotten. Go the natural way, then cross the unnatural way round. And really round into your spine. Inhale, come up. This time I want you to place one scarf side over your shoulder and the other behind your back. As you inhale, on the same scarf side of the scarf over your shoulder, you're going to take your arm up, facing behind you, draw the belly in, draw the front ribs in, and reach for the scarf down your back. Okay, notice if you've suddenly gone into, oh, I'm not sure if I like this, but squeeze that elbow in. Then take the other hand, face it behind you, slide it underneath the scarf, and then see if you can walk your hands as close as possible together. So I'll just come and show you what I'm doing closer to the screen. Okay. So maybe your fingertips touch, maybe you can get hold and you can hook and you don't need the scarf. But often we need the scarf or our shoulders, and it's different every day. Every day we're exploring. Draw your belly in, sit down through your sit bones, and gently pull your hands apart. So you're opening up your shoulder. Breathe deep. And remember, we're not bodybuilders in the gym. You do not need to grit and grunt through this. You're breathing and balancing ease and effort. To draw the elbows in opposite directions, squeezing the elbows into the midline of your body. Wonderful. Then slide your hands apart and let's do the other side. So place the scarf over the other side of your shoulder, and both of our shoulders will be different depending on how you lifted those logs. As you inhale, reach the other arm up, same side of the scarf, face the palm in, hold the scarf, draw that belly in, draw the front row, wrap the back hand facing outside, sliding underneath the scarf. And then find your way up the scarf. Be really curious. Maybe on this side, you're really far apart, or maybe you can even touch your fingers, it doesn't matter. But draw the belly in, scoop it in, almost like you're tucking your tailbone under, it will help. And then when you're at your furthest point, press your hands apart, draw them apart, feel your chest open. It's almost like you're trying to press your hands into your chest, but you're drawing your belly in. Drawing the elbows apart. Big inhale. Maybe you can walk the hands a little closer, get curious, and go again. Inhaling, find length in your spine, press down through the sit bone, grow through the crown of the head, tease the elbows apart. It might even feel good to lean back a bit and open up, and then slide your hands away and release. Well done. Roll your shoulders up and roll your shoulders back. And just take a chance to just shake it all out. Lots of shoulder work. So if it feels good, just shake out your wrists like a rag doll. Shake out your arms. Shake them up. Shake out, shake out, shake out. And just wiggle into your hips, wiggle into your shoulders. And whatever way feels like a good release. If you need any more head movement, take that. Wonderful. Because we've got the benefit of the strap, we are going to use them for a little bit of floor work. So come and lie on your back. And you're going to hook your right leg over and lie down. You can bend the left knee, hook the right knee, so use your strap. And then straighten both legs out in front. Make sure you can hold on to both ends of your strap. So your right foot is flexed towards your nose. Your right heel is drawn away. Your left foot is flexed alongside. As you inhale, lift up your right leg and walk your hands up your strap as long as feels comfortable. So this is a hamstring stretch. Flex your toes, and again, let go of any grit or grunt. And when you found your edge, let's breathe into the back of the leg. Nice, big, long inhale. Opening the back of the leg. As you exhale, maybe you can draw the toes a bit closer to your nose and press that right hip crease further towards the back of your mat. But don't force your body. Don't go into grit or grunt, just allow for what is. Inhale. Can you grow your leg a bit taller? Maybe curl your pinky toe towards your right ear a little bit, pressing out through the ball of the foot. And as you exhale, bring the leg a little bit closer to you. Wonderful. I'd like you to place both sides of your scarf or strap into your left hand. And I'd like you to slide your right thumb down your thigh and find the hip crease. That's where you bend on the outside of your thigh, just before it becomes your waist. Slide it in, and as you inhale, press that hip crease forward, i.e. down towards the end of your mat. And as you exhale, bring the toes a little bit closer to your nose. Find your new edge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then swap hands. Take the right hand and hold both sides of your scarf. Extend the left arm out like a wing, and then bring your right elbow down to the ground on the right side. You might need to shuffle away from furniture like me. So with your legs straight, your elbow is down on the ground, you're holding your leg in your scarf. You might need to adjust where you're holding your scarf so you can support yourself. And then you're looking towards your left hand. So you're opening up. Breathe. Now I'd like you to rotate your inner thigh up and your pinky toe down, so that it feels that your right heel is pressing up towards the sky as your pinky rolls down, and you'll feel an opening of your thigh. Big breath in and a big exhale out. See if you can take the leg down a little bit further. Then as you inhale, draw the belly in, use your belly to lift that leg back up to the sky. Exchange hands. So now your scarf is in your left hand. You might need to shuffle yourself over. Extend the right arm out like a wing. Extend the left leg out, flexing toes. And then very mindfully, drawing the belly down, draw that leg across your body. This time the left elbow comes to the ground and you're looking out towards your right. Now, if you've got any sign of cramp or anything, you can bend your knees and just take a supine twist, no problem. Breathe. Enjoy really pressing your body out in all four corners of your body, looking over towards your left hand. Flex your toes towards your nose and breathe. Inhale, come on up. And this time I'd like you to take both legs up, take both feet into the scarf. And very slowly, inhale, draw your legs closer towards your nose. And as you exhale, using your core, slide the legs down together into a little bit of a hover. And then you can look up, a little bit of a playful practice. Drawing your belly down, hovering, pulling on your scarf. Get your legs lower so you can do it. That's it, get them lower. Draw your belly in and then relax and release. Well done. Just take a moment for yourself. Place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. And just be proud of yourself. You're doing something quite different. Be open to it. Sometimes on the theme of allowing is when we close off. We close off to what we didn't expect. So we close. But in that closing, we tighten up. We make something right. We make something wrong. We create a fight that isn't necessary. So in allowing what is to be, every pose that's being taught, rather than wanting for it to be something different, or rejecting it, can you just enjoy it for what it is? Enjoy this moment now, in this pose, just lying here, feeling completely supported by the ground. Just noticing how you feel different on the side of your body you've just stretched, and the one that we're about to do. Wonderful. So find your scarf, hook your scarf over your left foot now, flex both toes, take your time, holding the scarf in both hands, drawing your belly down, pulling on the scarf, lift up your left leg as high as you can. Really press down through the right leg, particularly the right inner seam of the right leg, and stretch that right leg away. As you inhale, walk your hands up the scarf as far as comfortable to your first edge. And as you exhale, just gently tease it towards your nose. Again, no forcing, just allowing yourself to see what's available. Take a nice big inhale and really imagine sending your breath all the way up your leg, like you're extending the back of your hamstring, the back of your calf. Spread your toes. And as you exhale, bring it a little bit closer. Then take both sides of the scarf in your right hand, slide your left hand with attention down your thigh. Find that hip crease where the leg bends into the top body. And then press that thumb away on an inhale, down towards the end of your yoga mat. And as you exhale, see if you can draw the foot a little bit closer to your nose. Just get curious. Beautiful. Inhale. Length. Exhale. Pressing the thumb away, drawing the leg closer. Get into a rhythm. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, finding more length. Even millimeters. Exhaling. Finding more flex. Wonderful. Take your scarf, both sides of your scarf, into your left hand. Really press into the scarf with your feet. You can either spread the right hand out to the side or anchor your right hand on top of your right thigh as you take your left elbow down and your leg out to the side. Again, if it's cramping, you can always bend your knee, no problem. Once you've found your limit, just be happy there. And notice if you've clenched your face or jaw or shoulders, can you relax them? Use the scarf and then begin to rotate your inner thigh up, your toes down, your baby toe down, your heel up. And just notice how that changes the stretch. Again, when you're inhaling, can you find more length? Lengthening out the back of your leg. And as you exhale, can you let the leg go a little bit lower? Let go of forcing and just enjoy finding your edge. Draw your belly in, take the scarf up and mindfully exchange hands. So right hand takes both sides of the scarf, left arm opens up to the side as you gently take that left leg across your body. Supine twist, you might need to shuffle to the side like me. Draw the belly in, take it across. Right elbow down, feet flexed. Again, if you need to, you can always bend the knee. Just enjoy allowing the fun and the curiosity of what the scarf is allowing you to do otherwise. Find your breath. Breathe length into the back of that left leg, drawing toes to nose. And as you exhale, soften the leg down, soften your face, soften your eyes. Wonderful. As you inhale, take the leg back up. Take both feet into the scarf again. Walk your hands up the scarf and then draw your toes over your nose. And just see if you've got a bit more availability to draw your toes closer to your face. In your mind's eyes, find those hip creases and send them down towards the end of your yoga mat. Scoop your belly in, take a nice big inhale. And as you draw your belly down to the mat, can you draw your feet closer to your nose? Wonderful. Then take the feet up. This may or may not be possible for you, but you're going to rock and roll using your scarf, pulling on your scarf, or if that's not possible, do your normal rock and roll up to sitting or rock to the roll to the side. Just have a bit of fun. Seesawing. You'll work it out, have fun. You might want to pull your hands to the side. Work out how to do this. Excellent. And then I'd like you to spread the legs in your scarf and press the legs open, lift up your heart, and just have a little bit of fun rolling with your legs apart. Using your core, coming up all the way up to sitting, well done. And then you can release your scarf, well done. And come up to sitting. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, slide them down. We are going to take a few rounds of sun salutation, Shavasana, and then before we move to Shavasana. So quite an unusual class, just open up the shoulders, but hopefully you feel some release. So come up to standing. Just a few rounds with eagle pose, just to focus on the shoulders, but we'll do sun salutations first. So come stand nice and wide, draw your belly in. Feel your shoulder blades slide down away from your ears and together. Spread the fingers and draw the energy in that you want to receive. Press down through the feet And really imagine you're hugging muscle to bone all the way up your legs, your arms, all the way to the crown of your head. Make this a lovely, powerful receiving pose. Inhale, sweep up, take up as much room as you can. Welcome this day, welcome this evening, welcome the weekend ahead. And as you exhale, your choice, you can either center yourself down the middle of your body, if you need to center yourself, or open up and fly down if you need energy. Release the crown of your head, particularly the neck. Shake your head, yes, here I am, right now. Taking time for my body and my breath. And as you exhale, shake your head. Any funky energy, just let it pour off, salt and pepper off. Bend your knees, place your hands down, come into top of push-up position, plank pose, your choice, knees up or down, depending what you need. Whether your knees are up or down, squeeze the hands towards each other, draw the belly in, and feel those shoulders again, the space between the shoulder blades, press the ceiling away. Then notice when you tuck your chin and you press even the back of the neck, it helps you feel a sense of lift. Everybody drop the knees, flatten the toes. Inhale over fingertips. Lead with the heart. Keep your bottom slightly up so that you're not dumping into your lower back. Come all the way down to the ground. I'd like you to tent your fingertips forward like a spider. Just an open cobra. Draw the belly in. Press the feet down. Inhale, come up. Straighten your arms a little if you can, and then exhale, float yourself down, float the forehead down, touch the ground, let go. Inhale, belly draws in, press into the fingertips, come up. Lovely, Sarah, and then exhale, float down. Do that in your own style and way, in whatever way brings you relief. Come all the way down. Then I'd like you to bring your hands by your chest, tuck your toes, press back onto your hands and knees, all the way back to your feet, taking a child's pose with tucked toes, and then come into your downward facing dog. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Inhale, come high up into tiptoes and look forward, scoop the belly, and take a slow and mindful walk to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Release the nape of your neck. Clasp your hands behind your back, but let the heels of the hands come away. So it's just the fingers clasping and drawing away from each other. Inhale, let your heart and head hang. Exhale, draw the belly in. I'd like you to bend the right knee and dip the right shoulder, looking over the left, looking up to the ceiling from the left. Keep pulling the hands away, even though they're clasped. And then exhale, bend the left knee, dip the left shoulder, look over your right shoulder. Do that a few times, in whatever way feels good. Excuse me, I wobbled. I'm playing that on the chemo trust, or just mine, not concentration. So just concentrate, come back in. If you drop out, come in. Then release your hands, release everything, just ragdoll completely. Find your secret smile. This is your time, coming back to yourself. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up, gather energy. Squeeze up onto your tiptoes, squeeze your ankles together, draw the belly in, and exhale, draw your hands in front of your heart space. One final round of standing poses. Take the arms out nice and wide. Put the weight into the right foot and bring your left foot a bit closer to your body. Squeeze the left foot up. If you need to hold on to something, please do. You're going to cross that leg high over. Now it might come all the way down to the ground on the outside, or it might hook around one more time, but squeeze the thighs. Then you're going to take the left arm underneath the right arm, give yourself a big hug, lift the elbows. Draw the belly in. If you can take the backs of the hands together. If you're struggling with the legs, just have the legs like this and do the arms, no problem. So hug your shoulders, Sue. Both of your shoulders with your hands, And then bring the backs of the hands together. If you can, draw the belly in, lift the elbows up a bit more, and take the hands away from your face. Maybe you can wrap your hands around one more time to open up your shoulders. Maybe you can't, doesn't matter. If your legs are crossed, squeeze the legs. If your arms are crossed, squeeze the arms. Inhale, lift up, arch your back. And as you exhale, round, drawing your elbows into your belly, squeezing in. Concentrate your eyes. Let go of judgment. If you wobble in, just drop back in. Wobble out, just drop back in. Squeeze, and then release, come up. Open up your wingspan nice and wide, and just take whatever big circles feels good to your body. And you don't have to do this, it's just whatever feels good. You might want to go opposite ways, one way, and then the other. And then let's do the other side. Again, you can have straight legs. You don't need to do the legs crossed, but if you're feeling balanced today, feel free. Move the weight into the left leg, zip up the core, squeeze the hips in. Float the right knee into your chest as high as you can. Cross it over and wrap it round. If you can't do that, you can just cross it over at the ankles. That's a-okay too. Inhale, take your wingspan out nice and wide. And this time you're taking your right arm underneath your left. Hug the tops of your shoulders. Big breath in. Lift your hands to have the backs of the hands touch each other. And if you can, you wrap them around one more time. It doesn't matter. So you can either hug your shoulders, backs of hands, or wrap the hands. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Take the hands away from your face a bit more. Squeeze the thighs. Sink down lower if you can, but lift your heart. Squeeze the hands up a little bit more. So you're stopping blood flow. You're drawing your belly in. Lift up and then exhale, curl your back, round in. Humble, eagle. Feel your shoulder blades widen. Wonderful. Inhale, come up, steadily follow your fingers. Maybe you arch your back a little bit, lift up your elbows higher, hands away from your face. And then exhale, open up your wingspan as wide as you can. And just soar for a bit. It's totally up to you if you want to soar into a aeroplane pose. If you're feeling strong and that's going to feel good to you, you can interlace the hands behind you, pull back. Oh, fantastic, Sue, well done. Focus your eyes, focus your extending away in all directions. Have a play, like a bird playing in the thermals, drawing belly to spine, head reaching out, foot reaching back. Don't worry if you wobble, birds wobble, squeeze muscle to bone. So good, well done, Sarah. And then come to standing, mountain pose. Let go. Feel the shift of energy you've created. In flying and soaring. And even allowing the wobbles to be. Come down to your bottom very slowly. Give yourself a really nice big hug. Quite an inventive class, inspired by both of your stiff shoulders. And then just gently come and lie down on your backs. Get ready for Shavasana. You've worked really hard. If there's any movement in particular that you need to take, feel free. But it's also nice just to come into Shavasana, eye bags, socks, pillows. Especially after the high of flying, come and connect to the earth. Take your time to settle. It's very pleased to see you both flying into Warrior 3 and aeroplane pose. Take a beautiful, satisfying and relieving inhale in whatever way gives you relief. And as you exhale, really enjoy feeling the release of your muscles turning down towards the ground. Again, one mindful, steady inhale into your whole body. Hover at the top of your inhale without any force, just enjoying the peaceful pause. Relaxing the face, the jaw, the throat. And as you exhale, sigh out, release. There is nowhere else you need to be. You only have the present moment, and here you are, giving yourself this full moment, a couple of minutes to properly rest and restore. Scan your whole body from top to bottom, detecting anywhere that you might be gripping or holding on, letting your body know that it can release heavy into the ground, just completely surrender. You might like to imagine that the whole earth has risen up to meet and mold around your body. And in cradling you, you can sink completely into it, fully supported by the safety of your home. We're so lucky to have that. So grateful that we can be safe in our homes. And surrender into this very moment of peace. Softening the whole front belly, front body, down to the back body. The whole legs getting heavier. Your feet flopping out. Your toes relaxing. Drop into effortless silence. Let thoughts pass by like those beautiful clouds that were today. No need to run after them. But if you do get lost in a storyline, no problem. Just come back to this wonderful feeling of surrendering down into your body. No need to control anything. Just allowing all to be. I'll ding my bell at the end while I'll read the reading, so just keep resting whilst I read and take what you will. Allow yourself to energize. Don't tell yourself you have no energy, because you are energy. Learn to energize yourself, getting up, moving around, play some invigorating music, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, move your body around, get out and walk. Watch children play. They seem to have an unlimited supply of energy. Remember what it was like to be a child when you had unlimited supplies of energy. And the truth is, most of us still do if we allow it. Yes, we do get tired from time to time, particularly with the schedules that many of us have. And there are times in our life where less energy is available to us. Such times as deep grief or during illness, when our body is using our energy to heal physical problems. And sometimes other people and their problems drain us. But sometimes we drain ourselves too. If we don't feel your energy, perhaps something is blocking it. You may be experiencing some resistance to what you're trying to do. Maybe an old emotion or belief is clogging your circuits. Maybe you've been sitting too long, crunched up in your chair, blocking your own circuits. Maybe you're telling yourself you have no energy so loudly that you've begun to believe it. Clear your circuits. Push through whatever is blocking you. Allow your energy to come through. Then get up, move around, connect to life, and learn to allow your energy to come through naturally. Learn to energize yourself. Keep resting here, but feel that wonderful tingle of vital energy that you've tapped into by moving and awakening stuck energy in your shoulders and in your hips and legs tonight. Take a beautiful breath in, feeling your vital energy awaken. And as you exhale, sink back down into the surrender of the floor, but still feel that you are revitalized. From that deep well of replenishment, I'd like you to imagine wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes before you even start doing it. Send your awareness. Where your awareness goes, your energy follows. So send your awareness to your toes and fingers. Imagine them stretching and wiggling, and then begin to do that like you're a bud waking up. And then give yourself the most glorious star stretch along the ground. Not arms overhead, like a star. Just star yourself open, energize yourself for this evening, for this weekend ahead. And as you exhale, close your star, wrap your star around you like we did an eagle. Give yourself a really nice big hug, curl in as tight as you can like a little ball. And as you exhale, roll to the right side, hug out in fetal position and rest and replenish here. But still feel that wonderful vital energy. You've moved your prana, you've moved your chi. Come up to sitting. Sitting in your vital energy, nice straight back, palms open on receive. Notice how your body feels now, particularly your shoulders. Notice how your spine is. Notice how your mind is behaving now, your thoughts. And notice your vital energy, your chi, your prana. And if there's been any positive shift, give yourself thanks. And it's very easy for me to say that, but can you really allow yourself to feel it? Allow it now. Give yourself that credit. Inhale, sweep up. Pleased with yourself that you've come to connect body, mind, and spirit so that your cup can be full and in overflow for others. Bring that wonderful energy down to your heart space. Bow to your fingertips. Honor each other. Thank you so much for joining me, spending this time together. And you honor yourself. And let's connect with the resounding sealing practice of an Om. Big inhale. Om. Hands to your third eye center. Honor your inner teacher, your inner wisdom. It's always there for you to tap into. Namaste. Thank you so much, both of you, for exploring quite a different class. I hope you enjoyed it.